Good afternoon. I'm Annelies van Zyl, and I will be presenting my summative assessment on addressing the curriculum obsolescence and workplace readiness in public management in 4.2 and 6. The first problem that I will addressing is the public management curriculum that was written in 1995. The Constitution of the Republic of South Africa was approved by the Constitutional Court on 4 December 1996 and took effect on 4 February 1997. It has since been updated 18 times, and none of this is reflected in the current curriculum. The Constitution is the supreme law of the land, and students of public management need to be equipped and knowledgeable about this legislation for them to find employment in government or local municipalities. The identified curriculum problem is the outdated curriculum. Because the curriculum is outdated, lecturers must put in a significant amount of extra work to research the areas where professional practice has changed, but the curriculum has not been updated to reflect these changes. Lecturers have overloaded schedules and are burdened with administrative tasks, yet they still need to conduct research to keep up with practice developments. The current structure of the curriculum will not enable students to develop strategic objectives of public institutions, which in turn means they will not be able to set up the budget of the institution. Furthermore, the curriculum is generic of nature and it is not specific to a particular institution, and students will not learn best practices with regard to the integrated development program. The workplace exposure of students. The qualification in 4.6 consists of 18 months theoretical knowledge. Thereafter, the students must do an 18 months internship, submit their logbook to DHET to receive their national diploma. The obsolete public management curriculum necessitates that lecturers investigate areas where professional practice has evolved, but remains unrepresented in the curriculum. The majority of lecturers either have an academic background or practical experience and not necessarily background to lecturing in public management. The lack of a practical component where students are exposed to training in the workplace leads to a lack of embedded knowledge. They have no knowledge of the public sector that they will be working in and lack experience of the workflow procedures that they are expected to have when entering the workplace. Some students with internships are confronted with employers that regard them as confidentiality risks, which leads to the students being barred from acquiring the full practical exposure needed to complete their diploma application. The question should be asked if the staff tasked to finding workplace exposure for students are suitably equipped and capable for the task. Students cannot receive their national diploma without completing the practical component, which delays graduation and entry into the public sector as a workplace. This then have a negative influence on various people. For example, parents and family members that may have to financially provide longer financial assistance to a student that struggles to find employment. It may also cause stress in the family. It has a negative influence on lecturers as they feel demotivated and they feel responsible for their students not being able to complete their diplomas. College management. The accreditation of the college may suffer due to the failure to produce graduates as well as having to face accountability issues with DHET. And the public sector, the influence on the public sector is that they face a shortage of qualified and competent candidates who possess theoretical and practical knowledge that impacts service delivery negatively. I hope that the articulation of these issues clear up the matter for you. Possible solutions. I developed possible solutions for the curriculum, 10 of them, and these solutions focus on updating the curriculum, workplace exposure for students, and workplace exposure for lecturers. Possible solutions. Requesting DHET to urgently review and update the curriculum to include the current constitution and laws relating to public management. Discussions with senior and top management at the college to develop effective solutions that align with the required outcomes with the workplace. The necessity for collaboration between the college and host employers must be highlighted by the external board, seeking their support in engaging potential external host employers to provide students with workplace exposure. Request DHET to review logbook requirements to ensure that it is achievable for students when doing workplace exposure to prevent the application of the student of being rejected. Request DHET to align the curriculum with the logbook requirements. Enabling and supporting lecturers to go for workplace exposure in order for them to integrate the knowledge in their teaching and learning plan. Policy and processes need to be put in place to address the issues of confidentiality that prevent students from gaining workplace experiences. The curriculum needs to be revised and updated on a yearly basis to keep up with policies, laws, and other governance matters that change. Creating simulation rooms where real workplace experiences can be created, similar to the work environments that the students will experience. Replacing the public management program in 4 to in 6 with the occupational certificate program office administrator, where students have to be placed in the workplace before they can enroll for the program. And lastly, the best solutions to solve the curriculum problem, engaging the assistance of the Deputy Principal Academics to bring the matter of an urgent review and updating of the curriculum before the academic board of our college that consists of senior and top management in order for the principal of the college to raise the issue with DHET. Revising the curriculum on a yearly basis to incorporate changes and amendments to laws and regulations pertaining the public management program. Alignment of the curriculum and logbook to enable students to have suitable workplace experience in order to obtain their national diploma. The confidentiality issues of employers need to be addressed so that it is no longer an obstacle that prevents students from obtaining their national diploma. Replacing the public management program in 4 to in 6 with the occupational certificate for office administrator that also covers public management. Providing simulation rooms that recreate municipal offices, courtrooms, and police stations where students can be prepared for the workplace through simulated experiences. Thank you.